4 to begin the week between the New York Yankees on the show. In this one, under the lights
for the Yankees.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the night here is tonight. Coming trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw's a good one as they get Gardner trying to beat one out. Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Domingo Germán, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher. I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early. Putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Germán has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
That is third. The center fielder.
Now here's the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels are gone in order. Still no score. Second inning upcoming from the Big A, but first here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in the area as of yet, but the reports that I'm getting say precipitation is expected as this game moves along. Of course, the grounds crew and the umpires will work to get this one in without a delay. But they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it is impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table. Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And, guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
And that misses for ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton going back to the track, to the wall. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Line hard to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Upton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping in, number 17. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. In for strike 2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning. And Ford will take this one over to the bag, and that. Digging in now for the Yankees, Edwin Encarnacion. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Encarnacion, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, This could spell for a huge inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Settling in now, Luke Voigt. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Upton makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Now is the plate, Brett Gardner. From the stretch. And a ball, 1-0. Encarnacion, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside, 2-0. Gardner is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Stepping up to the plate, number 23, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 23 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. In now for the Angels, Max Stassi. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominant. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Aaron Judge.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 13 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo.
As he takes a fastball off the plate. shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Urshela, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Ready now, Will Tovar back to the top of the lineup, as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And another foul ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. LeMahieu calls for it, makes the play, one away.
The third baseman,
now in the box, David Fletcher. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
now batting.
So striding forward now, Mike Trout. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one. Count now, a ball and a strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Angels strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box now, Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Torres.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. hard ground ball to third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So one gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. Back him up a bit there with the fastball. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Swung on and missed. That strike two.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the first
stepping into the box, Luke Voigt, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight to them. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding forward now is the DH, Brian Goodwin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 1-2. Flipped out the other way towards short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 23.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
The next 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Torres hit the bag. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Angels leave 1. They're down 2-0. So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 now to Brett Gardner. Aaron Judge is on deck. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aaron Judge, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. Now batting, Max Stassi. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Called strike 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Will Tovar. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Popped up. Voit in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And this one's in the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Torres brings it in, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Angels strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Striding in, Gio Urshela. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Liner toward right center, and there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now here comes the Angel skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Jose.
He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he misses it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Torres. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Oh, they might be able to double them off at first.
Next for the Yankees.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that will bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 17. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
And there are two away now.
The batter.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Brian Goodwin. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Here's the fourth hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Ready for another shot now. Number 23, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Goodwin stands at second with two gone. A ball and two strikes now.
When a pitch is close to working through a quick inning.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger averted following the two-out double. Ty Buttrey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down three pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be.
As he lays off it for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
2 balls and a strike now. 2-1 home now to Gardner. Grounder, and that is off the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Right fielder, Aaron.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch, and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Stanton is certainly one of the right guys to have at the plate in this spot. The long ball would be huge, and he's hit more than 300 of them in his career.
Oh, yeah, when he knocked the donut off his bat on the on-deck circle, Matty, that was the only thing that was on his mind. He's been in this situation multiple times in his career. The moment will not get too big for him. He knows how to slow it down. Don't be shocked if he leaves Earth right here.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and at the plate, Luis Renfroe, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Zach Britton is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
now
here.
For New York, number 56, Zach Britton.
Into the box now, Max Stassi, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Will Tovar waits on deck. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Will Tovar. He singled his last time up. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. In the air, out to right. Judge is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Standing in, David Fletcher. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And it's 1-2. Stassi stands at first with 1 out. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the
1-2 delivery. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Noah Ramirez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Noah Ramirez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. This one is launched. Look at this. Off the rocks and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
The batter, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball.
great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping up now, Torres. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Bases are empty, 1 man in. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's his first base hit in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Torres, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Line towards center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Aroldis Chapman comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, number 17,
And
due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 17 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Lifetime line against Chapman, not great. He's 1 for 8. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
So he sets him down swinging. Justin Upton goes down, and
The
they've got only
hitter,
one out left to work with.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Brian Goodwin is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-1 the count. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Domingo Germán with his 4th win this season. Dylan Peters struck out 10 in the losing effort. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more